everyone, Joshua Myers here, and welcome back for another Bloodmoon news video, which, yeah, it's been a while since I've done these, actually. And this is the first one for 2020, so let's get on to the news. So this bit of news comes from The Hollywood Reporter, and basically Warner Brothers signs a deal for an AI-driven film management system. And here's what the article has to say. The studio has made a pact with Cinelic, I think is how you pronounce it, correct me if I'm wrong, to use its project management system that was launched last year. Resistance is futile. Warner Brothers has become the latest studio to publicly embrace artificial intelligence. The movie division has signed a deal with Cinelic to use latter's AI-driven project management system that was launched last year. Under the new deal, Warner Brothers will leverage the system's comprehensive data and predict analytics to guide decisions making at the greenlight stage. Under the new deal, Warner Brothers will leverage the system's comprehensive data and predictive analytics to guide decision making at the greenlight stage. The integrated online platform can assess the value of a star in any territory and how much a film is expected to make in theaters and on, sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that word, pop it up on the screen, streams. Founded 4 years by Tobias Quissit, I think. Again, I'm sorry for butchering his names. Cinelec has been building and beta testing the platform for 3 years. In 2018, the company raised $2.25 million from T&B Media Global and signed deals with Ingenious Media, which has done stuff like Wind River, and Production Media, which has done the Little Hours and stuff like that. STX, which endured a number of flops in 2019, including Playmobil and Ugly Dolls, becoming a Cinelec client in September. While the platform won't necessarily predict what will be the next $1 billion surprise, the Warner's hit Joker will reduce the amount of time executives spend on low-value repetitive tasks and instead give them better dollar figure parameters for packaging, marketing, and distribution decisions, including release dates. The platform is particularly helpful for the festival setting, where studios get caught in bidding wars and plunked down massive sums after only hours. The platform is particularly helpful in the festival setting, where studios get caught in bidding wars and plunked down from sums after only hours of assessment, as happened with New Line's $15 million acquisition of Blinded by the Light Out of last year's Sundance Film Festival. The Cinelec's AI insight might have also altered decisions making on some of Warner's misfires from 2019, such as The Kitchen, Shaft, and Godzilla King of the Monsters. The system can calculate in seconds what used to take days to assess by a human when it comes to general film package evaluation of Star Wars, says Quizier. Adds Tony Kears, Senior VP Distribution. We make, and this is what he had to say, we make tough decisions every day that affect what and how we produce and deliver films into theaters around the world. And more precisely, and the more precise our data is, the better we'll be able to engage our audiences. Still, Hollywood fancies itself as the town that operates on gut instinct rather than algorithms. For better or worse, unlike Silicon Valley, the industry has been slow to use AI for menial tasks like script breakdowns, fearful that will take away jobs and make humans obsolete. Quasar counters that narrative. This is what he has to say. Artificial intelligence sounds scary, but right now, AI cannot make any creative decisions, says Quasar. What it is good at is crunching numbers and breaking down huge data sets and showing patterns that would not be visible to humans. But for creative decision making, you still need experience and gut instinct. So there's that. So there was that article. Honestly, for me, so my thoughts on this. Honestly, I don't think it's going to go well. I don't. I don't like the idea of an artificial intelligence device deciding what would be the best option, for getting people's butts in the theater rooms, and I don't like that. Because that means we could be getting films it looks like we could be getting because they could pick, the AI system could honestly pick more films like the Black Christmas remake over films like Joker, which Joker was amazing. If you, again, go watch my review of it, I fucking love that movie, so that's a problem. I think it's a problem, and knowing that, when I think of this, I'm like, I've already complained how lazy Hollywood's been getting with storytelling and effects and all that stuff, and stuff like this kind of proves my point even more so. So, let me get this straight. You're too lazy at this point to, how about this, instead of using an AI system to determine what would be good, how about this, listen to the people who have complained about your movies and that, and then maybe learn from that, and make a better movie. That's what I do. I haven't made it, none of my, sure, I don't make it, bullshit every, here's the thing, my films aren't, pure gold every time. I do have some flops. For example, my second Saw film, Saw in Game Part 2. I think that could have been so much better. There was a lot of issues with that. I cannot lie. Which is why I'm doing my third Saw film, Saw in Game Part 2, is to really just make up for that second film. I'm taking a lot more time on it, which was one of the issues with the last one. Taking a lot more time on it. In fact, I've been doing this new film, I've been in pre-production of this new film for, this summer would have been 5 years. So half a decade. And the story for this film have constantly changed throughout this time. So, and I've also talked to other people about it, my cast and crew, and be like, hey, do you think this would be good or not? And I just really take their best advice and just run with it. Sometimes you need to take risks. If it doesn't pan out, then so be it. It doesn't pan out. It happens. Not everything you do is going to be a massive success. Sometimes films just don't need to be massive success all the time. I think Hollywood has forgotten that. I think Hollywood has forgotten all this stuff. Which is probably why more people are turning to the independent industry than the mainstream Hollywood stuff. And honestly, I kind of question, do we even need the mainstream Hollywood industry anymore? Because honestly, for me, I don't think we do. I mean, no matter what you think of like films like the Star Wars sequel trilogy and stuff like that, there's no denying the fans make that stuff better. Actually, like seriously, check out some of the Star Wars fan films. They've gone amazing lately. You know, like I can name off some examples, like, you know, Star Wars Theories, Vader fan web series. I mean, that was amazing, I gotta say. And just other stuff. You know, there's horror movie fan films like Halloween, you know, Friday the 13th and stuff like that. Oh, we had Never Hike Alone, which I've yet to see that, but it looks amazing. We got this Child's Play fan film that's in the works. And there's a lot of original stuff too that actually is really good from the independent market. So, let me ask you this. Like, let me ask my viewers this. Let me ask you, my viewers, this. Do we really need the mainstream Hollywood industry anymore at this point? I don't think we do. I could see the independent industry taking over. And stuff like this is clearly showing why it's probably going to take the Hollywood industry over. Like, take over the Hollywood industry. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about this news so you guys get some clarification on this. And also wanted to give out my, thoughts on it. Clearly, I do not like this idea. I do kind of want to know what you guys think of this. Do you like this idea of an AI system determining what movies to make, or do you not? So that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and see you next time.